coming out from Kyna. So I like this quite a bit. Tactically speaking, Blasters I think are really, really, really good in 2s. But the character that everybody was picking for Blasters, Cross, got nerfed into oblivion, and since then has not really seen any other play. Kyna, I think, is just going, okay, Axe, really, really good in 2s, high defense, I want to get Blasters for setup with my teammate. This is like, it was experimented with as a cross substitute by Made and Experience for a little bit as well.
We also saw Cody Travis on the Barassa today as well.
Yeah, but Cody's just a Barassa main.
That's right.
In terms of like a 2s staple pick, I think this is what people think hypothetically is the new best Blasters legend to go into a team comp.
Having Axe on hand is just always so generous and so nice to have in a 2 setting as well. So, but at the moment, Raydish already that's the first stock on. MegD going to be soon to follow, right off the top. Okay, what can they make happen? Kind of looking for that GC sidelight. Loyalist just with a really simple recovery, deals a little bit of damage.
And we get a huge treat here with the kind of Blasters, which I just haven't seen too much of. Loras ends up going down to the right. Sidelight comes through, kind of dodges in place. MegD tries to catch the landing, but he gets right through. Sidelight recovery, no alley-oop coming up from MegD, so they don't get the stock, and they focus right over onto Loras as kind of holds on a little bit longer here on stock number 1.
Yeah, blue team decided just to try to set up that 2v1 against Loras, and then his movement looked fantastic. But right now, you're stuck off stage. I cannot believe that neutral hit.
Yeah, and the sider bouncing off the side of the wall. Loras getting pretty lucky there, but that side sig comes through. Raydish looking for the landing, gets hit by the neutral light, comes right through.
Excellent D-Light though. It's so nice the fact that like D-Light does not cover the airspace directly in front of you so that you're able to just dash in there and counter hit somebody. But okay, MegD, how are you going to be able to land here? Just patrolling the ground at the moment, looking for that neutral, being nice and patient, gets that sider. MegD still hanging on to the stock.
Yeah, Kyna center stage, looking for a landing. So great with juggling with nairs. Neutral, however, avoided as MegD dash lands behind him. Now, Barassa has got a few tools here to cover landings, mainly the down sig on both weapons ends up kind of filling the same role. Down sig on Blasters will knock off the top. Axe down sig just ends up sitting off the sides, but I haven't seen kind of really go for anything that wasn't the standard light attack play. Recovery takes MegD off the top of the stage, and now Loras hunting for Raydish's landing.
Oh, but Loyalist right now
There's the
picking up the
side sig to get off the stage.
Oh no, what an interruption. That was supposed to be the D-Light punish on the neutral sig there. Okay, MegD back it off a little bit. Unfortunately, going to be whiffing that side sig as well. Oh boy.
Kyna set off the right side of the stage. Loras looking for the stock. MegD gets the pogo. That's going to be it. Kyna on 2 stocks. Goes for the downlight. Doesn't get punished somehow. And the down sig catches through on the Raydish. MegD finally sends Kyna off stage, but doesn't even take the stock for hitting his teammate.
Loyalist is connecting so many neutralers. Okay, is this going to be the stock off stage? The weapon toss saving Loyalist, ends up finding a nice, safe way to get back on. MegD sidelighting in the wrong direction, falls off the stage to keep it nice and safe, gets the ground pound. Kyna not even going to try to make it back on, just to get back onto stage.
Side sig, into the side sig there. Loras, doesn't lose the stock. MegD has to go for the edge guard here. Goes for the Saracen to the ground pound. That team combo had to work out there for them to be able to win this game, but instead, MegD is now deep in red. Kyna on a fresh stock. Loras still a stock to play with, looking for the edge guard there. Does he even go for the weapon? Weapon starving in a 1v2, probably not the easiest thing to do, and Loras misses that recovery. This is looking like game 1 victory for red team.
He gets that neutral as well, kind of backing off a little bit, looking for that D-Light, and that's what I mean about those Bo D-Light punishes. Whenever somebody's just busy on the other side of the stage, Bo covers so much space. D-Light is massive.
There was a huge moment there where MegD and Raydish almost clutched the game with a team combo, side sig into side sig, right, and just didn't have enough force to be able to knock Loras out, and then ends up losing the game. But they show that they have those even in a scenario where they're very behind in the game. That makes me think that they can take a game if not the set. That's what I was looking for, to see if they still had that. And if Loras is getting caught by that, Kyna can get caught by it too. The Barassa, however, looks pretty solid.
Like the Axe did things in the Blasters, not so much.
The Blasters at the end ended up getting a lot of really hidden chip damage. There's a lot of downlight siders that ended up connecting to where, even though they weren't that flashy, let's take a look at what kind of damage was on the Blasters there.
Okay, it was,
it was
like
288. So
felt.
they really came online halfway through. It was Axe for the beginning of the game for sure, but kind of had a good spread between both.
I see. Okay, so going into game 2, still feel like, again, the set could go both ways. They still have MegD and Raydish favored in my mind. Let's see what they'll be able to make happen. MegD getting that end light. Oh, Loyalist gets in there quickly with that down. It was so aggressive.
MegD gets the save. He used the orb ground pound to stall. Did touch the stage right before he got back to the stage, and because
Loras.
Okay, Loras goes down and stuffs the recovery from Raydish. Raydish can't make it back, and MegD running away from the nairs and recoveries from Kyna. Loras and Kyna managed to make that double edge guard work out in their favor to take a huge lead. That was crazy. The amount of work that Raydish and MegD put into Raydish's stock there. Raydish used the side stick, the bike to get back to stage, then the orb ground pound to stall. MegD goes all the way down for the recovery, and then they spent that entire time trying to bring it back, and Loras kind of responded to all of that and then some.
That's right. Oh my gosh, the GC sidelight to be able to punish that really quickly. That is going to be Loyalist's first stock gone. Kyna gets that recovery, chase dodging up, maybe looking through something else, and that is an excellent punish from Raydish, though, closing out the stock.
Yeah, great patience, waiting for every single resource to be gone there before throwing up the end sig. Catches the landing. Lawrence gets the alley-oop there with the nair. Neutral comes through. The side sig jumps over his teammate and catches.
That was amazing use of that hitbox.
I think that was a priority thing where when your teammate and an opponent is stacked on a move that grabs, it ends up hitting them instead.
Was it that or was that just really good spacing? Because they know it has a blind spot.
It was one of the two. It may have been really, really, really good spacing. Because I was like, I looked at that and I went, I think that was supposed to be his teammate. That was really good. I've not seen Kaya Sidesick used that boldly before.
But at the moment, Kaya, how are you going to be able to land here? Loyalist ends up delighting his own teammate, Raydish, playing back a little bit, looking for the down air, just looking for any nice, gentle, safe way to be able to land. Sidelight side punishing Kyna going in on MegD. Raydish, can you make it back on?
Blasters there. Raydish is done for. Holy cow. All right. Goes up to the double jump down air, gets a side air off the sideline, weapon throw catches MegD, dive kicking to the bottom of the stage, and that's going to be them missing their edge guards, actually. Kyna gets hit by the dare. MegD, well, I mean, they've got 4 stocks to play with. They might as well have some fun.
They're having fun. Yeah, they're having a good time off stage. MegD comes back on with the recovery. That's another recovery. Can you somehow get this Chun-Li stock out of here? I guess we'll find out now.
Enlight doesn't get the stock. How are they going to do it? D-Light, Sair.
I see.
Keeps it clean. Nice job, Kyna. Yeah, this is really one-sided now.
Loyalist is edge guarding. Loyalist is edge guarding that entire first stock.
I'm telling you, Loras and Kyna are really good, and I'm worried, like, South America may have caught up in doubles. Because MegD and Raydish didn't have anything to answer against how good that was. I saw one of the best saves in team play that I've seen in a very long time with what happened off the left side of the stage there, and Loras kind of still got both stocks.
Loyalist was so patient. Loyalist made sure to finish doing his food. He sat there, he stalled, he waited at the best possible position. He was not afraid to use up all of his jumps, so it was actually a fairly committal edge guard, but he stayed nice and above the stage. He used the disjointed bow down air, he got the first spike. They went down there, they tried to save him. He did a weapon toss and then an unarmed down air as well. Loyalist and Kyna off stage were ridiculous, and Raydish and MegD saves on each other. Those were also phenomenal.
They were pretty good.
It was not enough.
No. In fact, it resulted in them just getting knocked out. They got completely outplayed. So going into game number 3, maybe a change of scenery is going to be the answer here. Suzaku Castle. This might be the first time I've casted a game with Suzaku Castle in 2s. This is the smallest stage in doubles. Demon Island, but smaller, and the blast zones are closer.
Well, time to press buttons. This is where you want nice, big, active hitboxes to just completely
occupy the ground. You can't even go underneath the stage. So, like, you're going down in orange.
That's right.
It is bigger. Blast zones are bigger than World's End in Bloodhaven. So it's not the smallest stage in the game, but it is definitely the smallest in the doubles map pool. So here we go. Game number 3 on Suzaku Castle. Downlight side air. And the recovery comes through. I thought that was going to knock out. Raydish doesn't get it, though, and ends up going in onto MegD and Dolores.
Tried to look for that GC side sig, not going to be so lucky that time around. Raydish comes back into with the side air, kind of makes it back on is what I would say, but MegD doing exactly what Wushang does best, and that is have people fall into end sig.
I think this is one of those funny moments where sometimes there's a map people ban to where they go, this is technically an extra ban because nobody would ever pick this map, and then MegD and Raydish were like, okay, we're going to pick this map, and now they're like, wait, what's going on? Raydish gets hit by that neutral light. Nice job with that D-Light Sider on the MegD. Laura's low on jumps, but Raydish keeps getting knocked away, so they're focusing on MegD's fresh stock.
But Kyna unfortunately missing that D-Light anti-air. They're not able to catch that landing. All of a sudden, MegD looking for just a landing kill with a down air potentially. Kyna going off stage with a neutral air. Laura's committing off stage as well. Following up of the down air with another down air.
The weapon was still active. That was an amazing edge guard on the MegD. That was incredible. It was off of a backswing axe dare and a pogo. That was like
Kyna set it up, and Loyalist cleaned it up again. Loyalist is so patient, so quick to react off stage, and so aware of his surroundings.
Yeah, Loras has been fantastic off of both Kyna's dares on blasters and axe, following up with a pogo to make those moves that much more devastating at any amount of damage. And they just stole the lead away from MegD. And now they have to go for this edge guard here on Laura. Laura's manages to make it back. They can't find a weapon. There, but perfect spawn. And now Raydish goes to the edge guard, gravity catches the downlight, doesn't hit. Ooh, some friendly fire, and now this might be too much for the blue team to come back from. Let's see.
Oh yeah, MegD has taken a lot of damage, but okay, you've knocked out Loyalist. Can you knock out Kyna as well in this moment? Okay.
Nice slider, saved by the gravity cancel sidelight. He uses the sidelight to interrupt the stare. Raydish can't knock Kyna out just yet. They're switching right over onto Lores. Gets the recovery, good damage coming in, but MegD so damaged.
Oh, Raydish tried to make an opening for himself with that weapon toss, but unfortunately angled a little too far down, didn't travel enough to the left. Oh gosh, Raydish is going for it all. Can you land back onto the stage? The answer is you cannot. MegD, you need to survive. MegD, you gotta get out of there.
All right, he's fine. Avoids the spike coming out from Kyna. Raydish goes over the unarmed recovery. MegD hits Loris at the top of the stage. MegD and Loris are equally vulnerable at this point. Hits the recovery. Loris goes off the side of the stage. Ground pound avoided. Gets the pummel. Can he go for the edge guard there? Raydish gonna look for a landing. Goes for a slide charge and sig.
But Loris is not gonna let that one slide. Gets a couple of hits, and that was almost a full edge guard as well.
Oh,
Loris gonna be not knocked off the side quite yet. That is Kaya's defense. Kaya has so much survivability. MegD commits, misses the down air. How is Loris still in the game?
How is MegD still in the game? Oh, the neutrals it gets in, and Raydish is the first one to go. The pogo into weapon throw takes the double knockout. Loris hard carries game number 3. And a slight pop-off coming out there from Kyna and Loris because despite that being a 3-0, that's a really big victory for them coming over Raydish and MegD in winners. I think this is round 2, winners round 1. Yeah, winners round 1 of top 32. That was a fantastic victory because MegD and Raydish were starting to figure things out. And that was one off of the amazing offstage game.